Hey you guys, I'm RUGGED-ELEFONT, and welcome to my very first epic build showcase. And today's build is going to be my Commando build, Nuka-Cola fanboy, and we are going to be going over perks, camps, outfits, factions, mutations, holotapes, and backstory. Hope you guys like the build, and do leave some feedback. It would be appreciated. Kind of interested what you guys are doing as well. Now under strength, I have 2 unused perk points. The plan is to invest into strong back, giving me at least 30 plus carry weight there. For traveling pharmacist, of course, I only spec'd in twice. That's all I kinda need with this character. I could use more, but wasn't necessary. I also spec'd into bandolier, giving me more ammunition weight, and pack rat. Now that's reducing the carry weight of junk. Okay, let's talk about perception. So I have my character's perception at an 11 right now. We got the Commando perk going. I got that card maxed out. I have the Expert Commando maxed out. So my what is it? Automatic rifle. They're now doing 40 plus damage right now, plus the extra 10 here, which would be 50. I am gonna max that one out. How can I? Here we go. Inspect. Okay, so I'll be at 80 plus damage for automatic rifles when I get that all spec'd up and allocate some of my agility points over here. Tank killer, I'm gonna spec into that maybe one more time. Fire in the hole, I'm leaving that as is, and butcher's bounty, leaving that as is. Lock picking 2, I'm gonna leave that as is as well. Not really too much worried about picking locks. If I get the other cards, then great. I can put them on if needed, but I'm good. Endurance. Now this is the very fun part of my build. I guess we'll just go through it. Slow metabolizer. So all food and hunger by an additional 25. Oh yeah, so this one is gonna make it to where food satisfy me 25% more, so I don't have to worry about that. And this is with eating and drinking food that has radiation on it. It's going to reduce it by 30%, the radiation I get from it. And now here's the fun part of the build. He is the total fanboy for Nuka-Cola, so that's a very important part to the build. Not to mention that you can do a few interesting things with Nuka-Cola. You know, the Nuka-Cola grape, orange, wild, what is it, dark, quantum. There's a few different Nuka-Colas. If you know what you're doing, you can have fun with that. And of course, good doggy. Charisma. Now I haven't quite figured out if I want to make this guy kind of a charisma thing going on, give him maybe more perks than I have right now, but we got the Lone Wanderer going on. Yeah, that you take, you know, less damage and you gain 10% more AP regen. That's cool. I discovered yet. Hard bargain and traveling agent. Now when I'm with a group, I pop on inspirational and I pop on bodyguard when I'm in a group. That's about it. I'll take off, not sure, but I take off things. I think I take off these. Hard bargain and Lone Wanderer. Intelligence. Now our character, intelligence, we have 2 unused, but right now let's go over what we got. We got the first aid. I got that at rank 1. We got pharmacist. I have that at rank 1. I don't need more than that. Demolition. Now demolition, I plan on adding at least 2 more perk points to that, just to make my damage a bit more higher and to allow me to craft nuka quantum grenades. That's going to be very important to this character, with the amount of damage I can do with grenades. And gunsmith. I may spec that up one more time. I may, but I don't know yet. Agility. Now my agility is pretty much maxed out as far as I'm gonna take it. Now the 5 unused perk points I have here, I am gonna invest back into intelligence and I'm gonna invest back into perception. I just did the math. I will still have 4 perk points left over to put somewhere wherever I want. Now I might go over here and rank up class freak. I may do that, or I may go over here and rank up bloody mess, which I do not have yet. I think it's under intelligence. I'm not sure yet, but that's the plan, to reallocate these agility points. I do not need all that agility. And finally, luck. Now let's start off with Scrounger. That allows me to find more ammunition and containers. I have a second chance to search a container after I search it once. Same thing with Pharma, but that's done with chems. Luck of draw. Now this one, every time you shoot an enemy, you make contact with them. This perk can trigger and it can repair your weapon by just shooting an enemy. That one's actually really good. You don't have to worry about too much about your weapon repair. I could spec it up, but I'm not gonna do that. Lucky break, same thing for the armor. If you get hit, there's a chance your armor could repair itself. Class freak. Now this one, every negative effect that you have with a mutation, this is going to reduce it by 25%, so you don't have to worry about those negative effects. And I was thinking I may allocate some of those agility points here, maybe. And last thing, starch jeans. Now this is going to allow you to keep your mutation after you claim one. You just put the card back on, and it should hold your mutation no matter how much right away you take. It'll be bulletproof. Got the very small porch out here. Cigarette machine. Step on in here. Ah, what is that? Got my Nuka-Cola power armor right there. Like I said, he's a bit of a Nuka-Cola fan, if you couldn't tell. We got the machine over here hanging out. Also got a clock up there. Nice little dining area. Nothing too crazy. Oh yeah, on this side of the wall, we seem to be having a whole American theme going on. Got a few signs up here, no smoking, of course, around all these wires in the radiation arch. Got a sign up there that says electrical, because, you know, there's a lot of wires here. But this is the American wall. And over here we have our military wall. Up there being our anti-propaganda posters, down here being a poster telling people to enlist. And then, you know, we have the Nuka-Cola side of the wall. You know, for that Nuka-Cola fandom. He is a fanboy. Definitely a fanboy. We're gonna open up our garage to our backyard. Now down here we have a lead extractor. I got my adhesive farm going on over there, and I have a fusion generator with a street lamp in here just to make sure I keep it illuminated at night. As you can tell, it's getting pretty dark. And my power armor just went away. But that's all good. Alright, let me show you guys upstairs. We'll walk up here, up the hallway. Got a nice picture up there. I think that's the only artwork in the whole house. Got our tinkering workbench right here. Nice little view out there. There, that damn Snallygaster place. But yeah, we got our nice drum set here. Got our military bed and our tackle box down there. And oh yeah, got our power armor guy. And it overlooks the balcony. It's a very nice home right here I made for myself. Very cozy, very clean, very modern, and very minimal. Everything you would think a military guy's home would look like. Even with the proper instruments here. Kinda goes with the whole build. Now here where my camp is, it's not that far from, let's see, Harper's Ferry. It's not that far from... Now my guy has 2 changes of outfits. Normally you see him in military, and he has a secondary outfit of civilians. That's pretty much it. We kept it real simple. Something else I wanted to talk about would be my armor. My armor in the under outfit. Not sure what to call that. But in terms of armor, what I would prefer with this character, I would prefer combat armor. For him, I would want a heavy combat armor, sturdy to heavy. I haven't found too many sturdy, but I found a few heavy and a few sturdy, but I need the arms to match it. Ah. Now what's significant here under weapons is I have the perfect storm. Targets burn for 24 damage over 3 seconds. Now that one is a very fun weapon to use. I wish it was explosive, but I'm not gonna complain. Now I have a automatic handmade rifle. Level 45, it's not the best level for this character. I am like a level 52. And another one I have here. This one is my a radium rifle. Now this one does a little radiation damage. I like that, and it does a bit more damage than my other two weapons, which is why I kind of have it as a favorite, but I'm not crazy about the way it looks. But I do love that it does that extra bit of damage. So the faction my character would be loyal to would be the Brotherhood of Steel. The mutation I'm going to be acquiring would be Carnivorous to make him a meat eater, Grounded to make him more energy resistant, Speed Demon to make him run faster and reload weapons faster, and Marsupio to allow him to jump higher with better carry weight. So let's get into Brock's backstory. Brock was an athletic phenom. He was getting scholarships from all over the West Virginia and all throughout the United States. They just were piling up. Before he went into the vault and became this militant man that he is today, he was actually very anti-military, very anti-government, but something happened. Seeing the military guide his parents and everyone down to the vault and risk their life, and a lot of them died because they didn't have access to the vault. You know, Vault-Tec only wants the best and the brightest. A lot of these men didn't make it. So Brock and his parents just went into the vault, and it had a very long-term impression on his son. So, you know, Brock pretty much changed up his whole point of view on the military after that and devoted his whole life to being a peacemaker or a peacekeeper. Someone to just, you know, calm down the outside worlds and keep people being treated fairly and being taken advantage of and making sure that you maintain order. That's pretty much what Brock wanted in life. So, once he went in the vault and he came out, he devoted that he would join the military or he would make a military to protect people, like almost like knights. Someone just to protect the people from maybe predatory behavior. So, you know, Brock, he did that. And he did it pretty well. And the Nuka-Cola thing was always a part of his personality. So that just amplified once he got out again, seeing the world again in the way it was, and that's pretty much the build. That's his backstory. Now I hope you guys share your builds in the comment section. I'm actually interested in hearing what you guys got going on, your builds, maybe backstory, maybe some of your cool homes. Maybe you got a home in a cave or something cool like that. But thank you for watching the video, you guys. I do appreciate it. And look forward to the new video that got coming soon.